Hello everybody, welcome to another daily dose of gaming news, PC hardware, all that good stuff. And today we got some topics here. I managed to see before starting recording and just usually do a quick view on the sites that I usually go for the news. And I saw this thing there where there is like the fake links for Radeon drivers. The same thing happened like a few weeks ago, a warning regarding the, if not mistaken, the MSE Afterburner stuff software. There was some fake links on the first results. Usually it's advertisement ones, that's why they have like top priority. I don't know when Google will start solving this crap here. I think they just want money and we can fend ourselves regarding this fake link stuff. I'm not sure if this has anything to do because it's earlier this week, so it might coincide to a certain point early this week when it's noted. But I don't know if this has anything to do with the thing of the 68 and 6900 XT GPUs on the German GPU. Board repair guy went with the 40-something cracked GPUs in 1 or 2 weeks. But I don't know if this anything has to do with anything. The fact that, for example, the AMD these fake drivers, if you install it, it might seem you have the drivers installed and then just it's like a defective driver that just by by trolling or just people, they don't like people having their GPUs and just remove some protections here. I don't know, but regardless, I will leave you the PSA here just in case to always go to official sites, check if the official sites are not like mirrored. Always check the links if they are the ones that you want to go to, the in this case the AMD ones. Just in case. I don't know if this has anything to do with it. We can only have sure if the guys that installed, if anybody installed this and then, I don't know, checked by the software itself. I don't know how, if there is a way to make sure if this has anything to do with that issue with the GPUs just being broken, the chips. But yeah, the PSA stays here just in case. And another more sad news for AMD. They will not launch the X3D ones for February or Valentine's Day, February 14th. They made a correction here because on the site itself, I don't have the screenshot here, was the Valentine's Day launch. But they made a correction here. As you know, today AMD briefly published launch dates for Ryzen series desktops. However, the data is incorrect. But here, as it says here, we have not confirmed a launch date at this time. We'll see. Supposedly, we'll still launch in February, probably by the end of the month. Supposedly, I might doing some final tuning on the chips or the CPUs. I don't know. So if you have any plans on buying these ones on Valentine's Day, just keep yeah, you have to to make other plans now. But yeah, for these X3D ones, a little bit drama here. So I saw now some stuff here from CES. I think this was announced in CES. It might pass through me. Corsair now is like making launching a new PSUs where the pins are on the side of the PSUs itself. Usually they are on the bottom, according to having this image as a reference. These are like they are not actual photos; they are renders. But I'm a little bit confused regarding this pin setup here. Just by the fact that you have to have a large case or at least in width, so that the pins have and the cables have enough length to not when you want to pass through your cables through the case, not bend. Like the same thing will happen with the NVIDIA new GPUs, the 12 power pin. You don't have enough. If you don't have enough space on your case, you have to bend over the pins, and it just by itself can be an issue. I don't know if they're going to launch cases now that can basically support this, or they are going to have like a 90-degree angle or something like that here. I don't see how they are going to do this feasibly. But yeah, for the current cases, I don't see how many cases can handle this kind of setup here on the pins on the side of the PSUs. We will see. At least they are not launched. This is like renders. I'm not sure. I think this is like a leak or something. But yeah, we will see in the coming weeks how they're going to handle this, if they're going to announce anything like this. It seems a little bit strange. Usually it's on the bottom for a reason, because usually you have the fact that the case is more in the length of the case. Usually it can handle even for putting the cables on the side that you don't want to use in case of non-modular PSUs. I don't know how they're going to handle this, but yeah. Next up, we have a lot of gaming stuff. Xbox case is going to happen in 25th. Supposedly we're going to have some more details on Forza, the new Forza game, I think. The other ones we have here, I think it's from ZeniMax also. The Redfall guys game here. I saw like a trailer, didn't impress too much. Basically I think it's aimed at having multiplayer with some single player here, just whatever. But yeah, but no Starfield, no Starfield stuff. I think they are going to do. I think they announced they are going to do a dedicated direct or event or something like that for that game, in case, because I think they want to do a deep dive. The game was delayed. There is no launch date at the time. Even on Steam, there is like it's just coming soon. Supposedly, it will come in the first half of this year. I don't know if they're going in the deep dive. They want to make their announcement. Todd Howard in some like those little cliply news in those 5 minutes interviews that he make, even with a guy from IGN. I forgot his name. You want to basically reduce the time frame between the announcement of the game and the launch date. I don't know if this is going to come about the way he wants to do things. We will see. I will see. I will watch this event to see if there is anything worth mentioning for my daily stuff here. But yeah, for the moment, Xbox showcase, they didn't have anything last year. I don't know if that has anything with the acquirement of Blizzard, Activision. They want to merge with. They want to acquire them. I don't know if they are delaying and doing some shenanigans behind the scenes so they can justify. Oh, we don't have like a lot of games launching because we don't have enough developers or whatever it is. I don't know if they are waiting, if they want to after acquire Activision. I'm not sure if they are going to pass the deal or not. But my suspicion is if and when they acquire Activision, to just start launching the games they have on the back burner. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. We'll see what they are going to announce in this event here. Some stuff came out from Hogwarts Legacy. Full specs are out now. They were like simple specs in the Steam page, and now we have like the minimum recommended Ultra and Ultra 4K. They are in the what I think it's like normal for this kind of game, because I'm not sure if this is already in Unreal Engine 5, but it's all the videos seems to have high quality graphics. Here on the article, they are very surprised that it requires a lot of RAM. I'm not, because of the targets they are trying to get. At least for the minimum, I think almost any PC hardware can run this thing, but it's usually aimed at 720p at 30 frames, which is, and low quality settings. It's very low entry point in terms of how you see the game, but it can handle like the 6th generation Intel cores, 1400 Ryzen 5, and even the GPUs can be like 900 series and the 400 series from AMD. The RAM here is a little bit it's a little bit more than usually this system have, but we will see. And of course SSD, it's preferable. M2 SSDs, I don't know, but any SSD like 2.5 inch should be enough for this. And usually they are now preferring SSDs. They are doing a lot of mentions of this because of the speeds that you need to load from the game engine to everything. That, like, usually it's texture wise. For recommended, they usually target 1080p 60 frames, 1080p 1080 Ti, or a 5700 XT. Or even here you can mention, they already mentioned Intel Arc A77. I think this is the high end from Intel. Even the CPUs usually don't need a lot of big CPUs, even mainly because of the targeting here of the 60 frames per second. Usually don't need like super high CPU. It will be still bottlenecked by the GPU, if I'm not mistaken. Here for Ultra, they are targeting 1440p 60 frames in ultra quality settings. Now we need to start to see some more recent hardware here, and we start to see like the amount required of 32 gigabytes of RAM. Usually it's for textures. That's why they need this RAM to, and also because of these GPUs. The 68, it's like 12, no, 18 or 20 gigabytes, I don't know. The 2080 Ti, I'm not sure, but usually it's about textures here, to load the textures, to be more fluid the game, and because it's starting in 60 frames, that's mainly because of it. And for 4K, of course, the CPUs usually don't change. It's when you reach this kind of resolution, you are more GPU bounded, and that's why they increased a lot the GPUs. Even in AMD, they just put the new one, the XT 7900 XT, and of course maintains the 32 gigabytes of RAM, and of course it occupies a lot of space in your hard drive. And notice this is for 60 frames, 4K and ultra quality settings. Supposedly, we will see. There is a lot of wiggle room if you have a good, an excellent build. So I think that it's normal for this kind of games. We will start to see more games starting to require 32 gigabytes of RAM because of this, especially Unreal Engine 5. It's more usually requires more hardware. Another game that is going to launch here now by the end of this month, it's Dead Space Remake, and they confirmed a new game plus and the map system. It's basically overall. I think I already mentioned this in like one kind of a deep dive of all the things they make. But yeah, the main thing I think it's going to stay the same. It's the story and how they handle the story, even with some little tricks here and there. I think one character supposedly dies in the like in the beginning of the game. Now it stays a little bit longer to try to, I don't know, interweave with the story, and because also of the lore, there is already 3 games plus the series. The animated series, I think, and other games. There was from Switch or something like that. We have a lot of lore to explore here. So they take advantage of the fact that basically there is a lot of lore. There is not much of a suspense here of what the Church of Unity is and everything like that. So they take advantage of that and they integrated that with this remake. I think it's going to be an excellent game. We will see with, and plus the new game plus, I think it's going to be more challenging. I don't remember well the new game plus from the first game. I remember I played that first game when it came out. It was many years ago, 12 years ago almost. But yeah, new info regarding Dead Space Remake. And this game, Forspoken, I'm not liking what I'm seeing from this game. I'm sorry, but don't like very much. It seems like the Mary Sue trope all over the place. The videos that I saw, even with gameplay, the world seems empty. You have like big spaces with nothing in it. I don't know. We will see how it goes. But yeah, I hope the game is good. Even on PS5, I don't know what they are doing. It's only the resolution 720p performance mode. I don't know what they are thinking here. What they are trying to do. I don't. I hope the game is good, but I don't see any signs that it's going to be anything decent here. But yeah, I'm sorry if you were expecting this game to be good. I don't think so, unfortunately. But yeah, it has all the Mary Sue tropes, and it doesn't make any sense. The story bits that I saw doesn't make any sense. And even out of nowhere, everybody is powerful. Yeah, doesn't mean anything to me. But I'm so sorry. But we're going to finish on a good note. Callisto Protocol is it's on a deal, 20% off. It's not much, but it's something. The game launched like 1.5 months, give or take. They are going to launch. They are tinkering the game. They are doing their updates in a regular basis, from what I can see, and they are going to launch DLC throughout this year. I think it's like one or two piece contents here. Outer Skin Collection, Contagion Bundle, Riot Bundle, Story DLC, at least one. And they're like the bundle stuff for the skins and weapons and stuff like that. I will leave descriptions, links on the description of everything that I'm talking about here today. And I'm going to wrap up here with my get funding for me to upgrade my PC to get more and better content for my private clients, and of course in my free spare time continue to do these daily videos, and also resume my gameplay stuff. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one. So until then, Kunamy Master out.